Hello everyone, and welcome back to another anime episode review. I am the Rat, and this is The Rat's Nest. Today, we are back once again with a series I covered a couple of days ago, except there is one stark difference between this time and last time. This time, it is not 1 a.m., and I am not exhausted, so I might be more coherent. I might be less coherent, honestly. But The Eminence in Shadow, Season 2, Episode 2. This time, boy howdy, it was a goodie. It's so good. I said that once or twice last episode review. If you managed to sit through that, thank you. I genuinely appreciate it. It's good to have you back. If you're new here, thank you. It's good to have you. It's good to see everyone here, right? Eminence in Shadow. This is such a great series. Where to even begin, man? This entire episode was just great. I want to go ahead and correct something. I think last episode I said, yeah, I think we're getting volume 3 this season, right? We're getting vampires and then the money arc, right? John Smith, all that stuff. I don't know what exactly I was smoking. I mean, maybe we just get one volume adapted in a season. I don't know what I was smoking, though. We're very likely getting through volume 4 this season. I'd almost be surprised if we didn't. Because admittedly, right, I don't have my light novel with me here, so I can't say as to whether or not, how far we are through volume 3, whatever. I can't say that, but we are definitely not on a 6-episode pace for the vampire arc. we're getting through it, but I'm completely fine with that. I love it. I was on no sleep. That's what I was on. I don't know what I was on last time. I was on no sleep. That's what I was on. Yeah, no, we're likely getting volumes 3 and 4. And I will say for this episode, spoilers maybe for volumes 3 and 4. Because that's what I've read through. I actually haven't read Volume 5, and I haven't read Volume 5 content in the manga yet because I am a fake fan. And that's why. But I have read all the stuff here. You also check out Volume 3 and 4 review on the channel. But let's get right into the episode itself, shall we? So, episode itself. One of the things that I want to touch on, right? And this is an Eminence in Shadow thing in general. It does such a good job of taking a legitimate story, an extremely legitimate and legit story, and I think pretty good story on its own, right? So, like, for example, this episode, all the stuff with Mary and Claire, right? We get Mary's backstory, everything with the Haven that Elizabeth and her founded, right? We get all that stuff. We get to see that. We get to see kind of the backstories of a couple other characters that we get, like the whatever guy. We get to see some genuine character moments between Claire and Mary, which I really enjoyed. I like both of their characters. Outside of the haha funny show, I really enjoy both of those characters. This legitimately pretty interesting and pretty engaging story. And then they add Sid into it. Sorry, Shadow. Who's this Sid guy? Then they add Shadow into it. So I can't remember. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember if in the manga and the light novel they did this too. He's just saying what Mary said to him. He's not saying anything else. He just keeps repeating it. He just keeps repeating. You add that in on top of this legitimately really interesting story. And it does, and they do it so well. It's done so well. Oh my gosh, every time he talked, it was just more of the time is now. There's no time left. The moon is red. And everyone else just fills in everything. Oh, look, I know that's like what the Eminence in Shadow is. He's just saying what she said to him. That's all he's saying. Oh my god. Eminence in Shadow is one of the funniest anime, I swear. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. All of Sid's stuff is great. From him, absolutely demolishing the one guy at the beginning, funny. And it's the perfect mix of, the genuine story and the hilarity, right? It's a genuine mix of that. It's also, look, you know me, big edgy guy. I love me some good edge. This Eminence and Shadow has got it, right? Now, it ain't like other series that are like, ooh, I'm edgy. Like Adifineta, right? It's edgy. That's what the author Ryo Shirokome himself has said. Eminence and Shadow is like faux edgy, but like it's still, because Sid's still badass. Shadow's still badass, right? Just seeing him go around dismantling people. It's so good. We got to see the scene where Claire and Mary meet Beta and the others in the library. Obviously, it's 664, 665, and Rose. Can't remember if 664 and 665 has names, but calling them that. Good to see Rose again. I love her. I love Rose. I love her character. Can't wait to see her in later this season. There's a lot of I can't wait to just see later this. It's gonna be good. I love Volume 4 so much. Good to see just that kind of stuff animated, where it's like Claire worrying about her possession, and Beta's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Beta's funny line of like, well, I was told to eliminate any witnesses, but I don't think that I can do that. It's just good. I love Claire. I love Claire. Sorry, Alabama. I love Alabama. I love Alabama being in the story and doing stuff. It's very, very fun to see her and Elizabeth. There were some fun fight scenes with Juggernaut, that kind of thing. Cool to see him. Obviously, very fun to see 664, 665 animated. Good to see Rose. Looking forward to seeing them more next episode. I believe is when we're going to see them. It's just great getting to see all of that. Getting to see all their character stuff. Like I said, genuinely great story. Good fight scene with Juggernaut. And then, fellas, look, whether you're a fan of Alabama, right? Whether maybe you're in the Alpha fan club, right? Maybe you're with Delta. Maybe for some reason you're Beta. I don't know. You can be wrong. It's fine. It's fine to be wrong. Maybe you're with Alexia. It's fine to be wrong. Like I said, completely fine to be wrong. Maybe you're with Rose, which is the second best option objectively. Maybe you're with Aurora, right? Oh, there's a ton of different walks of life with the Eminence and Shadow. You can love whoever you want to love, right? I think that we can all agree, though, that Mary and Claire's kiss is objectively peak fiction. And I think that if we examine all other instances of fiction, in fiction, that you don't really have anything that comes quite as close to Mary and Claire kissing, because I liked watching it, and I think that almost sets too high of a bar for everything else to kind of overcome. Because Daisuke Aizawa, right, the great author of The Eminence and Shadow, legend has it, actually, he got 6 Michelin stars for this scene alone. And now that it's been animated, right, I am devastated. Because I know we are never going to get anything as good as this scene ever again. And that makes me genuinely sad. I don't know where anime can go from this point, because we have seen Mary and Claire macking on each other. I simply don't know where it can go. I loved this. I thought the music was beautiful. I thought the art direction was beautiful. I thought the storyboarding was phenomenal. I thought that the character interactions was good whenever their lips pressed together. That was a great interaction. I thought that the cinematography was amazing. It's Kino. Kinography. It's Kino. It's peak. It's raw. Goat. It's the goated. It's the goat of the greatest of all time. What else can I say about this scene that hasn't already been dissected by the greatest literary minds of our times? William Shakespeare based Romeo and Juliet off of this scene. That's how influential it was. So getting to see it animated, I think that Mappa did such a good job with it. Because Mappa's the only anime studio to exist, obviously. Oh my god. the anime studio to exist. That's just true. That's just objectively true. We got to see Sid at the end pick up all the gold coins, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I think I ran into my sister back there or something. I don't know. She could take care of herself." He picks up the coins, goes up there. He's like, "I want to take on the final boss." So then it could be like the hero, all that stuff. All of Sid's Shadow stuff was great, hilariously adapted. This feels so. It's the Eminence and Shadow, right? We're back with the Eminence and Shadow. What more can I say? I genuinely loved all the character stuff. I mentioned, how it's like, it's a great story. I love everything they do with Clara's character, where we can see how much she deeply cares for Sid. The scene where she's like, where Mary's like, "Oh yeah, I can help you," and Clara's like, "No, I'll do it myself, and I'll do it easily. Thank you very much." The music cuts. The music direction has been so good. Everything has been so good. I have been so happy with this season so far through 2 episodes. I cannot wait to watch more. Genuinely. I'm watching a couple other anime this season. Man, this one's gonna be the favorite. This one's absolutely gonna be the favorite, man. We're cooking. We're cooking with fire a little bit. Like, okay. Okay, it's good. But yeah, Eminence and Shadow, peak fiction, lesbian kiss out of 10. That's my official rating for it for this episode. Wow. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, link in description. for more discussions on peak Kino goated raw fire. Thank you all for watching. If you're this far in the video, obviously there's something you like, so make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what your favorite part of this episode was, other than Claire and Mary's kiss, because obviously that's top one. Thank you all for watching. I genuinely hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.